Paul is in Bromley. Paul, good evening.
Good evening, Daniel.
How can I help you, Paul?
Yeah, okay. I've got a situation regarding my son who's borrowed some, let's just say, gardening equipment from me and is now refusing to give it back to me, which seems a bit pathetic, I know, but it's more the principle of the matter. What I've done is I've sent him a text message saying, please return the goods to me within 5 days. Otherwise, I have no choice, but I have to go to small claims. And I've got a text message trail from him that actually, he's actually saying that he has got it and he's refusing to give it back to me. So I'm saying you'll probably lose that one and then you'll get the costs as well. I just wanted to know if that's the correct sort of procedure or route to go down.
Paul, how old is your son?
37.
And I'm assuming this isn't the only issue you've fallen out over. This is a symptom, not a cause.
No, this isn't. Yeah.
Is there any chance of your relationship being healed?
Well, currently no, because he's highly aggressive.
Do you want it to be healed?
I would love it to be healed. Of course.
Do you think suing him is more or less likely to heal the relationship?
Well, no, it isn't, but it's a point of principle because I think he'll even get worse if he thinks he can, do things like this. And I don't think anybody else knows. I haven't told anybody else what he's doing. But unfortunately, I think he's maybe dabbling in some other things, which is making his mood complicated, shall we say.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must be very difficult for you, Paul.
Yeah, I'm going through a divorce as well, so that there's something going on there I don't understand, but I don't understand the level of vitriol that he's aiming at me. I just don't understand it because I've been really kind to him all the way through his life, and I just don't get it, don't understand it.
I'm sorry. Is it? I mean, look, the normal thing I would say to somebody in your situation is don't litigate. I'll come back to answer your question in a moment. I promise I will answer the question, but going down another route at the moment, have you thought about some form of family mediation service between you and your son, or is it too late for that?
He won't agree to that. His language is very blue and aggressive. Okay. Yeah, no, he agrees to that. I actually think his mind is in the wrong place completely. I don't know what's going on, but I think that's all going on.
Is he threatening you?
He actually did something the other week which was unbelievable, but I won't go into that. Yes, it was very dangerous, but I know how to look after myself as well. But I've never seen a meltdown like it in my life, and we were on a dual carriageway. Okay.
I'm wondering two things here. First of all, whether by suing him, whether you'd be placing yourself in any danger.
No, I won't be. I'm very secure. My house is extremely secure. He wouldn't want to cross swords with me. I guarantee you of that. Well, he might think he can, but
and secondly, if this relationship is as fraught and difficult as you're describing, I'm wondering what you're hoping to gain from this.
Only to prove that he can't act that way and get away with it scot-free. Do you think he'd pay you, or do you think he'd just let the judgment sit there and it's a piece of paper on his doorstep? What are you going to do? Are you going to send the bailiffs round? Are you going to get an attachment against his earnings with his employer? I don't know, Daniel. That's why.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah. All right. Well, look. Let me answer the question, Paul. It's a sad situation, and clearly, you've thought about this long and hard. But the short answer is you can sue him for the value of the gardening stuff that he's taken from you, especially if there's a paper trail showing that he's taken it and is refusing to return it. It's the second-hand value that you sue him for. So if it's some rusty old-fashioned lawnmower, then which is worth twopence halfpenny, that's what you'd get.
It was actually brand new in a box. I'd never even used it.
Okay. So yes, of course you can sue him in the small claims court. I would urge you not to do it, but you're a grown-up, Paul. You know what you're doing. You'll make your own decisions. Legally, you can sue him. You'll win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
At the moment, I'm hoping in time. I just want him to realise that he is not above the law and he can't get away with whatever he thinks he can, because he can't.
Yeah. Can I read you a text from Zara?
Sure.
Yeah. Zara has said, and thank you for this, Zara. Daniel, hi. This lovely dad, talk about you, Paul, this lovely dad should no longer speak to his son and move on with his life. The son sounds like, I'm not going to read you what Zara said, but she's used a not very nice word, and is clearly undeserving of a wonderful dad like Paul. Well, I think that probably reflects the views of a lot of people here. And it sounds like you are a wonderful dad and doing the absolute best you can for your son. And what a horrible position for you to be in, particularly, as you say, during a divorce when you need emotional support and not more grief.
Yeah, exactly. How much grief can you have?
Yeah.
I think quite a lot. I shouldn't laugh. It's not laughable, but that's the only way I can handle it.